Welcome back, everyone. We have an update from Intellabridge Technology Corporation, which trades on the OTCQB under the symbol KASHF, and on the CSE under the symbol KASH, and on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange under the symbol KASH. It's a fintech company in the business of impact finance with a mission to make every transaction have a positive impact on the world through cash-back solutions and automated customizable donations to charitable organizations based on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Happy to have the CEO, John Eagleton, back on the conference for an update. Nice to see you, John.
You too, Anna. Great to see you again.
All right. Do you want to talk about any updates on the product side?
Yeah, sure. Well, for those of you who are not familiar with the product, let me just quickly run through some slides. We are a publicly traded company, as Anna mentioned, so there are forward-looking statements. We are in the business of ESG. We are an ESG fintech company. There actually has been a lot of innovation in fintech from payment space, lending, trading, investing, and banking. We're in the banking sector, so our competitive landscape includes firms like Aspiration, Atmos, and Tomorrow, which is a European firm. There's 90% of Gen Z and millennials that want to do more than just climate actions, but they really don't know where to start. So they want to, there's, as I mentioned, there's firms like Aspiration and Atmos and Tomorrow that allow people to address the issue of climate action, to plant trees, to offset, do carbon offsets, and so on. But there's another 17 sustainable development goals that the next generation really cares about, from poverty to hunger, to gender equality, life below water, et cetera, et cetera. The way we see it is that there's a huge market opportunity because there's 200 billion that's generated in cashback every year. So that's the rewards that people earn when they go shopping. Most people obviously just keep that cash back and it just accumulates in their bank account. But it's a great way for customers to actually be able to make donations and automate those donations. So what we've launched is Karma Card. Again, it's a neobank similar to Revolut and Chime and Current, really addressing that Gen Z and millennial audience that really wants to do something about these issues. We launched the product in beta a few months ago. We expect to be out of beta by Q4. We're using the beta period to add additional features, product updates, and get feedback from customers so that we can continue to improve the product. Just like our competitors, there's a climate action aspect to it, the ability to plant a tree with every purchase. And basically, it's really easy to use. You go into the app, you pick your favorite charities based on sustainable development goals, which causes you care about. And then when you use your card, every time you use your card, you're earning cash back from more than 60,000 merchants that we're partnered with. So that includes firms like Gap and L'Occitane and Jamba Juice and GNC and many others. And you earn that cash back, ranges anywhere from a few percentage points to as high as like 10-15%. So cashback rates are very high, very competitive compared to all the cashback programs out there. And then customers have the choice to keep 100% of the cash back or donate part of it and donate that to the charity. So it's all automated. Once they have the card, they just start using it and spending on it. So Anna, to address your question about product updates, we'd actually previously announced a very cool new feature, which we're calling Karmify. Basically, what Karmify does, it allows you to connect any debit or credit card. So from any financial institution in the United States, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, even neobanks like Revolut, Chime, and Current, you can connect those to our app and earn cash back and donate that cash back to charity. So that's a huge game changer for us because it opens the serviceable market from what we could, most neobanks have 10 million customers. With Karmify, we can access 600 million credit and debit cards out there. So we're very excited that we just launched this feature. As previously announced, we're ahead of schedule, and we're going to be testing in beta and start marketing this over the next few months. But yeah, that's our exciting update this month is the Karmify feature, and you're going to start seeing more about that over time. The other update is coming in September, October. We're planning to launch premium cards. As some of you may know, our business model is right now transaction based. So the digital card and the physical card that customers get right now is free, and we make our money from transactions. So that's interchange fees. Those are the fees that merchants pay issuing banks, and also fees from the merchants that are paying cashback. But with the premium card, we're going to be able to, we plan to have a subscription model, again, similar to other neobanks. So, $5 a month, $10 a month, et cetera. And that provides us with a more diverse revenue model. So more about that, probably in the next update. I'd be happy to answer any questions anyone has. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Great job and congratulations on these updates. Brooke Kemp says she saw your last conference. So how is user growth coming along?
User growth is good. We're right now optimizing all the marketing channels from PPC to influencer marketing, et cetera, et cetera. We want to optimize the channels before we invest too much money into any one channel. Our customer acquisition costs are, depending on the channel, anywhere from $5 to $20 per customer. So that's what we want to optimize. We want to get our customer acquisition costs below $10, and then we're going to start scaling up. But the beta period is really a period for testing with users, adding new features and functionality, and looking to scale at the end of the year once we go live after beta.
And Adam Weber wants to know how Intellabridge technology makes money. Is it a percentage of usage? Are there fees to the end user, excluding interest or late fees?
Yeah, so on the transaction side, if they're Karma card holders, we share the interchange fees, which depending on the type of transaction are anywhere from about 0.5 percentage point to a couple percentage points. On average, we expect about 75 basis points. So, if it's a $100 transaction, we would make about 50 to 75 cents on every transaction. And then for the cashback portion of it, the merchants are paying customers anywhere from 1 to 2% cashback up to 15% cashback, and we earn fees from that as well. On the Karmify product, we're earning fees on the cashback portion. Obviously, they don't have a card, so there's no interchange fees. But the idea also is to capture that low-hanging fruit in terms of customers on the Karmify side and convert them over to card customers. So that's our current revenue model. Our future revenue model is when we launch premium cards, there's going to be a monthly subscription fee, which will range from $10 to $15 per month. And we expect to convert customers over to that, given some of the surveys we run with customers and what we see customers looking for from the product.
And Chris Cantrell asks in regards to Karmify, is this a roundup model where you connect the cards? And if not, can you explain how the cashback is generated if they're connecting another card?
Yeah, good question. So it's not a roundup feature. I know this has been one of the challenges in terms of how we brand the product. People are very familiar with the roundup. In this case, let's say you connect your Citibank card to the Karma app. Anytime, so you just continue using the card as you normally would. And if you happen to be in a partner, shopping at a partner merchant, that cashback will automatically go into your Karma account. And then you can decide, if you want to donate that or if you want to keep that cashback. So it's all automated. Once someone connects their card and Karmifies their card, it's connected. They don't need to do anything else. So it's like they set it, they forget it, and they're just going to start accumulating the cashback. So it's a great business model from the perspective of being able to, it's a one-time event for a customer, and the revenues are ongoing without any additional efforts from the customer.
And Scott Gray wants to know, is your card exclusive to just one bank?
So Karma Card, we have our banking partner, that's Patriot Bank. We work with Apto Payments and Patriot Bank for the issuance of Karma Card. For Karmify, it's connected to thousands of financial institutions across the United States. I think, all the major banks, I think it's about 20,000 institutions. And I just connected my cards a few weeks ago when we were testing it, and it's like it takes a minute or two to connect. It's super easy, and so that's part of our strategy is to get those younger generation customers to connect their cards, Karmify them, and then upsell them to Karma Card.
And last question due to time from Matt. When you say they have the option to donate, how many users are actually donating? And are any of those donations going to your top line?
Yeah, so I haven't looked at the latest numbers. I think at least half of customers are donating. So it does require an additional step to go in there and pick charities. If they don't pick a charity by default, then they're not donating, they're keeping. And I think it will take some education with customers and some retargeting to get them to donate. Maybe it's just that they want to keep the money. Gen Z sometimes needs the money. And what was the follow-up? You had one more question there at the end of his question.
Yeah, just a question about the. Let me find that. Oh, I can't find that anymore. I'm sorry. I think I don't have it in my notes anymore. Can I get that on our end?
I'll be happy to answer that next time. Sorry.
That to you. Sorry, deleted and can't come back. But well, we are out of time. If you want to have a quick closing remark, that'd be great.
Yeah, I recommend everyone to, if you're in the United States or if you're a U.S. citizen outside the United States, please go to getkarmacard.com. Try out the product for yourself. Be happy to get feedback. We have customer support online there. You click on the blue button, provide your feedback. That would be really helpful. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you again soon for another update, John.
Thanks a lot, Anna. Thanks everyone for watching.
Okay, everyone, we'll be right back with our next presenter.